constant operation through day and night by a huge variety of RAF aircraft types. And if you look out now to your right, you can see the RAF Air Mobility Formation celebrating the Skylift theme at the Royal International Air Tattoo 2012 running in. In the lead is the BAC VC-10, an aircraft celebrating this year the 50th anniversary of its maiden flight. The number 101 Squadron crew today comprises Flight Lieutenant Keith Brown in the captain's seat, co-pilot Squadron Leader Steve Kemp, navigator Flight Lieutenant Dave New, and Flight Engineer Sergeant Nick Crook. The VC-10, as Spiv mentioned, due for retirement from service in the tanker transport role in 2013, but it remains very much on the front line, currently serving on deployment in Afghanistan and supporting the Typhoons stationed in the Falklands. Then comes the Lockheed Hercules, flown by a crew from number 30 Squadron, the aircraft captain Flight Lieutenant Mark Brodie, co-pilot Flight Lieutenant Al Farmer, and airload master Sergeant Aidan Street. The Hercules force a mixture of the reigning C-130K models, the Marks 1 and 3, and the newer C-130Js in the form of the Marks 4 and 5, has been involved in continual overseas taskings for the last 20 years, today heavily engaged in Afghanistan. Third up, the Lockheed TriStar, number 260 Squadron, another tanker transport type slated for replacement in the coming years. Captained today by Squadron Leader Steve Pollard, joined by co-pilot Flight Lieutenant James Corbin, Flight Sergeant Neil Charlton as Flight Engineer, and Flight Sergeant Carl Temple Fielder as Air Load Master. A new workhorse of the RAF's air mobility fleet now, the Boeing C-17A Globemaster III of number 99 Squadron. From an initial fleet of 4 leased aircraft, the first of which was delivered in 2001, the C-17 force has expanded to 8, now RAF owned outright, the 8th having just been delivered this May. Combining tactical and strategic transport attributes, it's proved an outstanding asset. The crew today, headed by aircraft captain Flight Lieutenant Chris Knight, with co-pilot Flight Lieutenant Annabelle Bacon and air load master Paul Bomber Harris. And bringing up the rear, the future of the RAF's tanker transport fleet, the Airbus Voyager KC-1, based upon the Airbus A330-200 multi-role tanker transport. Here we see the sole example currently flying from Brian Norton, operated by number 10 Squadron, from which comes the aircraft captain, Flight Lieutenant Reg Arminu, joined today by co-pilot Flight Lieutenant James Davies and mission systems operator Flight Lieutenant Steve Sansford. 14 of these aircraft are being provided to the RAF under a contract with the Air Tanker Consortium. And following them in, test pilots Ed Strongman and Anthony Flynn with the Airbus military A400 airman, now known as the Atlas. That's the name it'll carry when it enters RAF service.